morning, welcome to BBC News. My name is Roberta.
I'm Natalia.
Today we're going to talk about the worldwide conflict that started as a Syrian civil war.
Now, the background history of Syria. In January of 2011, the protest started because a police officer assaulted a man publicly. The protest intensified because Syrian security forces arrested 15 children for expressing themselves against the government. It started because the violent acts that the government and the rebels started causing. President al-Assad opened fire to civilians and protests. This intensified the civil war. Free Syrian Army was created and started fighting, causing divisions between secular and Islamist fighters. Later on, the ISIS terrorist group joined the civil war to dominate Syria. It is estimated that there will be more deaths. Mainly, the characters involved in this conflict are the Syrian government, the rebels, Free Syrian Army, and obviously the Syrian refugees. Also, the European countries like Germany, Belgium, UK, Denmark, and more. At this moment, we have Daniela Lara at Germany interviewing some Syrian refugees about their stories.
Thank you, Natalia. We're here with two Syrian refugees and they will tell us their story.
Hello, my name is Van and this is my mother Amena. We are trying to escape from the Syrian civil war and my brother is now dead because of that.
We came here to Germany from Syria. There were a lot of shootings and bombings and we felt we needed better conditions. So we fled in a little boat. It was very dangerous. Through our
journey we met lots of bad people but lots of good people too, like the people from the IOM organization that helped us get to Germany to the refugee camps.
It took 2 months so that we can finally arrive to the refugee, and there are people that still lack clothing and food and medical supplies, but thanks to the Germany government we are getting help. Syrians are very thankful to the Project Hope that has been providing the most amount of supplies, medical supplies and clothing to the younger Syrians, and they are also getting education from the countries.
Well, Natalia, this is all we have here in Germany. We will go back to you and find more about Syria. Thank you, Daniela Lara, for the interview. Did you know some of the intergovernmental organizations that got involved in the conflict of Syrian refugees are the European Union, United Nations High Commissioners for Refugees, and the International Organization of Migration? They have also been assisting on promoting rights and especially providing asylum for the refugees. As for non-governmental organizations, the International Organization of Migration, Project Hope, Islamic Relief, the Save the Children, UK Refugee Conflict, British Red Cross, Syrian Refugee Crisis and Humanitarian Assistance, Hand in Hand for Syria, and the UN Syrian Emergency Response Fund. These organizations are helping by shipping medical supplies, food, and clothing from all around the world to the countries keeping refugees. They are also doing poverty-fighting programs and peace centers and refugee camp schools for the younger Syrians. Now we have a big news. On November 13, there have been bombings and shootings on France. These have occurred due to the ISIS terrorist group that is recently occupying part of Syria. It is against France for working with the USA to bomb them. In this event, there were over 132 deaths. The next day, France responded by bombing the ISIS. Thank you for watching BBC News.
Tomorrow we'll be looking further into the topic.